Welcome to this Android channel, and hey, we're gonna have this new feature, of course. Here every month we'll be looking at the Android versions market share, which are the Android versions that are most popular right now. So of course the upgrade path of Android version has always been complicated. It's always been a little difficult to understand what is what versions are are going through and upgrading, and how difficult it is to upgrade actually. So here are the version numbers for Android, and this is for August 2018. The most popular version of Android is right now still version 6 Marshmallow at 22.44% of devices. That's a little more than 1/5 of all the devices running Android are running this right now. Nougat is not very far behind at 21.33%, and so if we account for that, it just shows that 6 and 7 are 43% of all the devices. And if you add Nougat 7.1 at 10.8, which I would put together, that means technically Nougat version 7 is the most popular, because it would be at 32% if we put the 7.1 and 7 together. So technically 7 is actually more popular, but 6 is more popular if you count each version as a separate version. I would technically, of course, I understand the fact that they want to separate them, but I would technically put 7 and 7.1 together in the same version 7 of Android. If we look at versions of Android after that, well, Lollipop version 5.1 is still at 14.5. It's the third most popular if we put this in perspective. Oreo, 12.6%. Maybe a little more, like 13% if you had 8.1 maybe. But it's still far behind Nougat and Marshmallow. That's interesting to see. KitKat 4.4 still making 6.4%, which is sad because it doesn't have any updates anymore. These are old devices, of course, that are still lingering on. And of course, you might be saying, where's Android Pie version 9? Well, it's not there. It's not registering enough on the scale to actually make it to the info here, to the market share numbers. So that's to expect. It takes a certain time for a momentum to arrive on the Android versions before they get popular. So we can say that version 7 and 7.1 together are at 32%, 33% of what is, of course, 32% of all the devices. It's the dominant version, Nougat. Marshmallow 22.44 is a second operating system. Third one, by numbers, Lollipop, which is getting old, 5.1, and of course Oreo fourth. And of course every month, since we'll do this, we'll be comparing the previous months. So this month we don't have the previous month version numbers, so we actually are starting. But starting next month, October, we'll compare the previous months with this month. It's going to be interesting to see. If you enjoy our videos, please subscribe, give us thumbs up. Thank you for watching.